In this video, I'll explain the most straightforward economic path to Panamanian residency, the pathway that most others don't know about. My hope is that by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to secure your Panamanian residency and save yourself from potential massive investments or complicated processes, whether here or in other parts of the world. What we're discussing here is a strategic pathway to residency for anyone seeking more geographical freedom or a permanent relocation. Whether you're a digital nomad, entrepreneur, remote worker, retiree, or just someone looking for a change, this might be a viable pathway for you. Quick note about who I am before we dive into all of this. I'm someone who's lived in different parts of the world and achieved residencies. I went through this exact process myself, albeit a more complicated version of it a few years back, and now I've watched countless colleagues and friends go through the same process. So I've seen every pitfall, I've learned what works, and now I get so many questions about this that I decided to film this video. I want to share the most straightforward route possible so that you can avoid all the mistakes that I made. This is about more than just a new residency card. This is about designing a life that opens up new options. So let's rewind and start from the beginning. You have an infinite number of lifestyle options. You can consciously choose where you live and hold residency. So why not choose somewhere that serves your current needs best? There are two distinct groups of people looking to move abroad. Those who get trapped in complex, expensive residency processes, and the global citizens who understand residency should be a straightforward, strategic tool for personal freedom. So what we're discussing here is the streamlined Panama residency process. It's the process with no massive real estate investment required, the process with no huge financial threshold, and the process that gives you flexible company registration. Panamanian residency is currently one of the most pragmatic pathways to geographic flexibility. It's a more straightforward, accessible route compared with other options. So why Panama? What makes it attractive? Why are so many talented and successful people from all over the world beginning to migrate here? The first major clear benefit for those groups that I mentioned earlier is the territorial tax system. Here there's a territorial tax system, so you're only taxed on income generated within Panama. So if you have retirement income, online income, income from a business, whatever other source of income you have outside of Panama, you can potentially pay zero in taxes on that income. With this setup, you also get a flexible entity in the form of a corporation which you can use to serve any of your purposes. Getting Panamanian residency also gives you a pathway to obtaining Panamanian citizenship within just 5 short years. Highly achievable and straightforward compared to the dwindling options in other regions of the world. It's highly affordable compared to the alternatives, and it's a one-time investment that can reap benefits for years to come. There's a high-quality, secure banking system here that deals in US dollars. It's easy to transfer funds in and out. There's a great online banking system. There's a great expat community here if you know where to look, whether you're looking for fellow retirees with a similar life situation, fellow entrepreneurs building online, or highly successful founders who have already exited their businesses. There's a diversity of options in terms of where to live. You can live in the mountains, you can live on the beach, you can live in the big city. There's something for everyone here. Panama's a great geographical hub. There's Copa Airlines here whose flights can connect you with the rest of Latin America, directly to the United States and Canada, directly to Europe, and via Mexico to the rest of Asia. No long layovers, no connecting flights. It's really easy to get here and to get from here to wherever you're looking to go in the world. Then the time zone. If you're working as part of a team, if you have employees or family in Canada or the US, you're always within a few hours of any time zone. Okay, so what's this pathway to Panamanian residency that I've been hinting about? It's the route that most others don't know about or won't tell you about, the corporation route. Opening a local corporation is the most strategic pathway to residency because it requires a significantly lower investment and it's a highly flexible option. You can use your corporation to serve your purposes, or you have the option to close it down at a later date. There are 4 stages to the residency journey here in Panama. The first time you come here is really straightforward. You sign some documents, you submit everything, and you get a temporary residency card that's valid for 6 months. And with that card alone, you're now officially a Panamanian resident. But there are 3 more steps to go through before you have your permanent residency. Typically within 90 to 100 days after receiving this initial card, your lawyer will contact you to return back to Panama. Or you can stay here the entire time. The choice is yours. You'll go to immigration, you'll sign some documents, and you'll get upgraded from this temporary residency to this extended provisional residency card. That one's good for 2 years and will help you get your driver's license here locally, open bank accounts, and open other doors. Before that 2-year card expires, you'll come back to Panama to apply for your permanent residency. Your lawyer will prepare all of the required documents as part of your application before you get back to Panama. All you need to do is show up and go to immigration with your lawyer. That same day, you'll be upgraded to your 3rd card, which is valid for 6 months while you await the approval of your final residency. The 4th card and final approval should come 90 to 100 days after you receive your 3rd card. Again, you can stay in Panama while you wait, or you can travel and come back. The choice is yours. But after receiving this 4th card, you'll then go with your lawyer to receive your e-cedula, which is your official Panamanian ID document. With that, you're issued a permanent residency card, which just requires 1 visit every 2 years to maintain. It's It's a path to potential citizenship, and it allows you to upgrade your driver's license to a 10-year version. So what are the actual tangibles when you go through this route to Panamanian residency? You become an official resident of Panama from the issuance of the first card. You obtain a registered corporation that you can strategically utilize. You get a pathway to permanent residency and citizenship in Panama. You get local bank account access and a driver's license, and you're given the complete flexibility to travel between visits. Before you make your first trip here to go through the first step, ensure you have the following documents. An apostilled recent police record from your home country. If you do have the police record but you don't have it apostilled, you can do that at your local embassy here in Panama. A scanned copy of your passport, a digital photo with a white plain background, the initial payments of the government fees, the deposit, and other costs, and a signature on a power of attorney document. You'll show up here in Panama, you'll go to an office, and the company will help you go through all of these steps. A final thought. This isn't escaping, but rather a strategic expansion of options. The vision is to design a life beyond conventional boundaries. Question number 1. What boundaries are currently standing in your way? Question number 2. What would life look like if those boundaries became fluid? Action step. Map out your first strategic move. If this resonates and you're seriously considering Panamanian residency, I have connections with professionals here locally who have helped me personally and a number of friends and colleagues go through this exact process. I'll have a simple form linked here and in the description. Just fill it in with your details and someone will get in touch with you. If you want more info on second residencies or you want a sneak peek at what life is like here in Panama, check out one of these 2 videos linked above.